Home activities to improve your child's fine motor skills. What are fine motor skills? These refers to the coordination of small muscles of the hands and fingers with the eyes. Examples of fine motor skills are writing, grasping small objects, and tying shoelaces. Fine motor skills involve strength, control, and dexterity. These skills are important in daily living, such as eating, dressing, writing legibly, and turning pages of a book. Home activities for fine motor skills. Macaroni necklace. Targets. Increasing fine motor skills. Focusing. Eye-hand coordination. Visual and proprioceptive stimulation. Materials. Yarn or string. Macaroni of different sizes. Directions. Give the child a piece of yarn or string. Make a knot on the end. Number 2. Encourage the child to put the macaroni through the yarn. Give assistance if needed. Number 3. Tie the ends of the yarn together when done. Variations. Number 1. String other things such as buttons, short pieces of colored straws, and other hollow objects. Number 2. Instead of necklace, make bracelets or anklets. Number 3. Have your child count the number of pieces on the string and have a simple arithmetic activity. Number 2. Colored slots. Targets. Turn-taking, focusing, eye-hand coordination, matching. Materials. Shoebox or any small box. Colored paper of different colors. Tape, scissors, cutter. Directions. Make slits or holes in the shoebox. Tape a piece of colored paper above each slit in the box. Number 3. Cut sheets of colored paper into small sizes that will fit into the slits in the box. Number 4. Show the child how to put the slips of paper into the slits that have the matching color above it. Number 5. Encourage the child to take turns while playing. Variations. Number 1. Add more variations in color or more subtle differences in shade. Number 2. Play a similar game using shapes. Number 3. Add variations in the size of the slots. Number 3. Lost in rice. Targets. Tactile stimulation, decreasing tactile sensitivity, playing with others. Materials. Rice, medium-sized container, small toys or objects such as toy cars, wrapped treats, or common objects at home. Directions. Number 1. Fill the container with rice. Use any container that allows the child freedom to dig without the rice spilling over the sides. Number 2. Bury the items in the rice. Ask the child to find the objects buried. Variations. Number 1. Instead of rice, use other dry materials such as beans, sand, or corn kernels. Number 2. Let the child use a blindfold while finding the items. Number 3. Let the child name the objects without looking. Number 4. Sink the boat. Targets. Working with others to achieve a common goal. Eye-hand coordination. Visual and proprioceptive stimulation. Materials. Plastic basin, pebbles or small objects, small plastic container such as margarine container or small bowl or styrofoam piece. Directions. Number 1. Place a basin in the middle of the table or on the floor. Fill it with water. Number 2. Float a small container on the water. Number 3. Tell the child how many pebbles will it take to sink the boat. Number 4. Take turns in placing the pebble in the boat. Variations. Number 1. Have several containers floating on the water to be sunk, one at a time. Number 2. Let the child guess if the boat will sink or float before placing the pebble in the boat. Number 3. Use other objects such as feather, cork, coin, or bottle cap with a pebble. Number 5. Feather blowing. Targets: eye-hand coordination, breath control and modulation, visual, proprioceptive, and vestibular input. Materials: small feathers. Directions. Have the child stand. Show him how to blow the feather in anticipation of catching a floating feather. Number 2. Take turns with the child. Number 3. Allow the child to play with the other children, with adults assisting as needed. Variations. Number 1. Have the child blow the feather and catch it with his own hands. Number 2. Use a balloon instead of a feather. Blow up the balloon, then let it go. Have the child try to catch it as it floats around the room. Do you have other fun ideas on how to boost your child's fine motor development? Let us know in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to our page by liking the subscribe button below. Thank you and have a nice day.